Yo, what's up, everybody? What's up? Welcome back to the Preferred Vendor Podcast. I got a very special couple here with me today. I'm going to let y'all introduce yourselves.
Hey, my name is Allea, now Sheriff.
Okay.
Well, dude, Will Sheriff Jr.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And these are some newlyweds, guys. So like I told y'all, we're going to have, talk to everybody. We're going to talk to wedding vendors, but we're also going to talk to people that's been married, just got married, and this lovely couple just got married. So I guess to go on, hop off in there, if you guys just had to talk about your wedding, like explain it, what was your thoughts about the whole day?
My thoughts about the entire wedding was, I think for me, I was more so like thinking about timestamps, like making sure that this was done at this time, like our makeup was done at this time, hair done at this time, because we did not get dressed at our venue, so we had to drive there. So I was trying to count that in, just making sure that everything was done and we can start the wedding on time. Like, that was my main goal, is to let's start on time.
Gotcha.
All of that did not go as planned, but I would not regret or I wouldn't take away the time that our wedding actually started, because honestly it did start an hour after. But looking back on it, I was like, I feel as if that was the perfect timing, because I say that because by the time the wedding ceremony was over and we were going into the reception hall, it was starting to get dark outside. Yeah. So around that time, it made the inside, the lighting and everything that she had for the decorations, like, it popped.
It did.
It made it look exactly like what we wanted it to look like a castle. So I felt as if, like, we're us having the reception like at nighttime on how it did. I think that planned out really good.
Oh, that's what's up. What about you, Will?
Yeah, I didn't think that far on it. I was a little upset that we started late, but yeah, the time and everything.
End up working out good for you?
Yeah, working out, turning around.
That's what's up. Now, you said that you got dressed at a different place other than the venue. What was that for?
So we actually got dressed at an Airbnb, probably about 25 miles from the venue. And I did that because the venue that we chose for the wedding, their bridal suite was not as big as I expected it to be.
Gotcha.
And I guess it was for, like, I was looking for, like, all of my bridesmaids to get dressed.
Yeah.
Including myself, moms, grandparents, everyone, and with the photographer and the hair people and the makeup people in there. So it's very small for me. So I ended up finding an Airbnb. There was a house that was big enough. So we just, did everything there. And once we got to the venue, just slipped on our dresses and we were ready.
That's what that. So you said it got started a little late. What would you think the main reason before that for?
The main reason why our wedding was so late was because, honestly, we got to the venue on time. We got there, I think, at a very good time, an hour before the wedding actually started. So they gave enough time for, like, the girls to take pictures, Will and the guys to take pictures, all of that. But the main dilemma that held everything back was my wedding dress.
Oh, man.
I put on, so my dress was like a 2-in-1 type of deal. So I put on the dress that I had for the reception. And so I had like a poofy thing for the wedding ceremony. But it was like so many different avenues to it. Like, I had to put it on inside out and had to button it up from this side and this side. So I don't know. We took like 5 people out there to help me come and put that dress on. So that's pretty much what held everything back.
Man, so if you would go back, would you get a dress similar to that, or would you try to get something a little bit more easier to get into, or?
Yeah, if I was to go back, I would possibly either
Not go through the lady you got the dress from.
Yeah, that too.
She was supposed to be there.
Oh, yeah. And I have heard that a lot, too. I did a few weddings where, like, the person that designed the dress didn't show up to help put the dress in and stuff like that. So that was, like, the main thing.
That was the main thing. Because, he right. I was told, like, when I bought the dress that she would be there to help me put it on, all of that. But she wasn't. So, it was just me and my family trying to get it together. So I would say just to make sure, like, whoever you go with your dresses, that they follow up with everything that they told you that, that your price is going to be covering. But yeah, other than that, if you don't have anyone like the person that's going to be there to help you put your dress on, I would just say make sure that you have time, give time allotted for that, just for your, dress. Make sure that you looking 10-10 before you walking down.
Gotcha.
What was your first time?
No, it wasn't my first time trying it on. I tried it on at the another bridal shop that I went to, and that was the thing. Like, me and my mom could put it on easily. Like, it didn't took us 2 minutes. But I don't know, like the day of the wedding, I don't know if everybody was just nervous. Yeah. I don't know what was going on,
That's
but we could not get it together.
That's probably it. Then people be scared to, like, kind of, you don't want to break nothing or rip anything or nothing like that. So you kind of gonna lie, shooting weddings. That's why I don't like. I used to take dresses outside and stuff and everything, but I just stopped all of that together. I was like, okay, nothing's finna happen to this dress. You know what I'm saying? So everybody kind of just cautious around the dress and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what about you? Did you like buy a tux? Did you rent a suit? Like what route y'all went?
Well, I had to follow what she said, bro. Mm-hmm. If it was up to me, I would have went to Tuxedo Jackson or something like that to make it easy on my guys' pockets. But we ended up getting custom suits through Ed and Earl.
Okay, bet. And that went smooth? Everything was good with that?
Everything was good.
That's what's up.
To piggyback on what he's saying, I would not have let the guys go out of all this money for a tux. No, I wouldn't have done that. But the only reason why I did not go with Tuxedo Junction or Men's Warehouse because they didn't have the color that we were looking for.
Gotcha.
That's why it went to custom.
Gotcha. Now I will say with shooting weddings, like I was in a wedding a few years ago before I actually started taking pictures, right? And it's a funny story because me and the guy, we used to be like childhood friends. So imagine you will like a guy you knew in elementary school, right? And he just hit you like, hey, you want to be in my wedding? You know what I'm saying? I was like, what? I was like, I ain't talked to you in years. But I was like, all right, cool, whatever, man. But so, he sent me the stuff, had to go buy the tux. So, I got to I think it was at Men's Warehouse. And the tux, the deposit was like $75 or something. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm thinking, it's gonna be like $150 or something like that. I get there, they're like, all right, final balance $500. So I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm bringing it back. Like, what the world?
Bro, they charge $500.
Bro, I paid like $600 for that tux for a day rental, bro. Like real talk at Men's Warehouse. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, it came with the shoes and everything, but I was like, man. So I ain't gonna lie. I tell all, especially my guys, like for sure, like if you gonna spend that money anyway, you might as well get something that you gonna keep. You know what I'm saying? So definitely. Yeah, so I think y'all did the good route with that for sure.
And definitely, like, cause Will kept saying it to me. He was like, "These guys not gonna wear this tux no more. Like, they not finna wear it no more." Come to find out, about 2 weeks after the wedding, right? You see people in it posting pics and all of it. But it was
listen, hey, I'm with them on that for real. But nah, that's what's up. But y'all had a beautiful wedding, and I mean, y'all even made a magazine.
Yes.
So how was that? How that feel? Because it's a lot of weddings every day. Being a wedding photographer, it's so many weddings that happen. Like it's probably another 100 weddings on y'all same day. You feel what I'm saying? I can't imagine all over the country and stuff. So for y'all to make a magazine, I mean, how that feel?
That was I don't know. That was an honor for me. I was very proud to see that, and it also made me feel as if like my hard work that I put into planning the wedding, everything that I did for the wedding, like that it didn't go unnoticed.
Yeah.
So I just felt good about it, that they actually did feature us. So yes, if any one of you all have not seen it, blackbride.com has featured us on their wedding website. So we're happy about that.
That's what's up.
I'm definitely happy for her, bro, because she definitely put in the work.
Man, it's stressful. All the time. So you planned it. You planned the wedding and everything.
Yes, I planned the entire wedding. Well, I can say with the help, some assistance with Miss Deborah Palmer, Miss DP. She did give me some assistance on like telephone numbers and like some people who she recommends.
That's what's up.
But like the whole layout of everything and how I wanted it. Yeah, I definitely planned.
That's what's up. So would you recommend that for brides to do, or would you recommend them kind of getting a planner and kind of working with the planner on it?
I would say it depends on the person's, number one, their creativity, how will they plan things like that, because it's not just a little party, it's like a big wedding, something that you want everyone to see. But I will also say for creativity, and if they have the time for that, because like I said, it was a lot of time being spent like calling this person, calling that person. So it was just a lot to it. So, but like they do have, wedding coordinators that you can go and hire. It just wasn't just in the budget that I wanted to spend, but basically because like I knew that I could do it. So yeah, I mean, it's really just that person's preference. If they want to go through all of that and don't mind, go for it. But if not, if you're not that planner type of person, then I wouldn't.
Don't forget about the side effects that you.
Oh, definitely. It was crazy, especially like towards the end, close to the end of closer to the wedding day. There was so much stuff going on, and I think I know overall we were so like stressed about my wedding dress. The person that I went through to get my wedding dress was pretty much, I don't know, everything just kind of fell through with her. And it was terrible. And I did not get to see my dress. I didn't see my dress until the Tuesday of the wedding.
Oh, man.
And being like, when I got it, it was in a box. So it wasn't steamed. It wasn't like, everything didn't even come with it that I paid for. Like, I didn't get a veil with it. I didn't get my shoes or anything like that. And so I think just stressing about my wedding dress took a toll on me so bad towards the end, to the point where, like, I was getting these major headaches that I could not get rid of at all. Like, I went to, like, 3 different doctors. And we pretty much was saying the same thing, that it was just a stress headache. But it was just hurting so bad to the point, like, oh, I got to go see someone else. Like, it felt like I was just walking with my body turned upside down. It was bad.
Man. That was before she got on my insurance, bro.
Man.
Right. Bill still rolling in.
Man, wow. That's wild, man. But with you, so with you planning the wedding, right, and everything being beautiful, and y'all made a magazine and ended up working out, would you ever consider like getting into planning and stuff like that? I mean, it turned out great.
Yeah. Honestly, I would not mind becoming a wedding planner. I have, like, since my wedding, I have assisted like 2 other upcoming brides that's getting married this year, like on some things. So I really do not mind doing it. Like, I love it. I love everything about it. Especially being that, like, I have the connectors already on, who for decorating or who for cake and all of that. And, like, I mean, it'd be no problem.
Oh, that's what's up. You should think about it. You should think about that. For sure. So, okay. So, once, you finally got the dress on that day, the wedding finally finna get started, it's ceremony time. So, what was going through y'all minds at the time? Okay, we finally finna get this started. So what was going? You had butterflies? Were you nervous? Were you excited?
For me, I was not nervous at all. You can ask the ladies in the back. Like, I was literally running down to get to the aisle. Like, I was at that point, I was just, first of all, at that point, first of all, I was already like in a frantic with the whole dress situation, and I knew like our time was so pushed back and everything. So I was just like, I'm ready. Like, let me get right. Let's get it on. So, I mean, honestly, I didn't have any butterflies. I was good. I wasn't nervous about anything. I wasn't nervous about my vows. Like, I mean, I had said what I wanted to say, had it together. So yeah, I mean, I was excited.
That's what's up. What about you, Will?
Yeah, I was ready, bro.
Excited?
Yeah, I was.
That's what's up. So y'all had a really, really big wedding, right? Yeah. So I guess my question is, what made y'all want to go that route, so to say, instead of doing something maybe small and intimate, or even a destination wedding? Like, what were the options? Or this was the only option? Like, are we going big, or was there ever?
I got it, bro. We really had no choice because how big my family is, bro.
Gotcha. So you got a big family?
Yeah, definitely.
Gotcha. That's what. But was it good though? So like, did family contribute in any way? Like,
yes.
Yeah, definitely.
To pick.
Parents. No, you good.
To piggyback on what he was saying, yeah, I definitely agree. Like, we pretty much had no choice because both of our families were big. Mm-hmm. It was our parents' first wedding, like, for their kids.
Oh, that's what's up.
So it just had to be like all the family had to be there. So destination was out the question. Yeah. Small was out the question.
Yeah.
And we kind of bump heads on that part because I talk a lot more than her and I know a lot more people than her. And, you know,
Oh, yeah.
I was taking up a lot of the guest list.
The wedding guest list, what I
Man.
thought was going to be so simple,
Yeah.
was one of the hardest
It was
things.
difficult for real.
And I'm just like,
For me.
it's
For
not
real.
the
Bro, yeah.
So what was y'all final count for the guest list?
Uh,
Well, what was y'all final count that y'all put on paper? Because I know
yeah,
that, you know,
'cause,
more
yeah,
people
what,
going to end up
Right.
coming. So
Well, on
initially,
paper,
what did y'all
right.
want? Like, we're going to have 200 guests? We're going to have 250? Like, what y'all say?
it was
the number?
350
350.
on count.
That is a lot of people. 300. That's a lot of people.
What the list was?
It was, it was 350.
This was 200, I think. Was it 2?
But you remember we extended it.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that was tough, though, bro.
300 people. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. Then y'all got to feed 300 people.
Right.
Man. So how was that, though? So that whole process and everything. So just
I didn't care, bro. I wanted everybody there.
everybody there.
Yeah, at that point it was like, just forget
Whatever.
it.
And she didn't care because other people came in the first 60, 75.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So both of y'all have big families.
Yeah.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
definitely.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's good then. Well, I know the reception definitely was a party though. That's how y'all wanted it.
Oh, definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
it
Like
was
I
a turn
told, right, and I told Will, like after the wedding, I was like, if there's one thing that I could go back to our wedding to do,
Mm-hmm.
I would really want to go back to our wedding and be like the guest, like see it as a guest
Gotcha,
standpoint.
gotcha.
Because I feel as if I didn't get to see everything that I planned, especially like for the cocktail hour, I did not really get to see
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that part.
Yeah.
Didn't get to get engaged with the
That's
live
true.
band.
That's true.
You know,
That's
things
true.
like that. And so yeah, that is one thing I would do. But yeah, the reception part was definitely party how we wanted it to be. But I honestly would say that I feel as if it wasn't long enough for me.
For real.
It was like, I guess like for a bride, it was during the reception, after you cut the cake, throw the gardener, all of that, like you have to go and mingle with, like, even if you don't go and
Yeah.
find them, they coming for you.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
pulling you here and there, taking
yes.
pictures.
Yes.
So that took up a lot of my time, like
Man.
to actually, enjoy dance and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time that was over with, I probably was on dance for maybe a good 20, 25 minutes, and then our rental car was out to come and get
Oh
us.
man.
So I was just
Man.
like,
So what time did it end then? What time did the rental car show up?
he showed up about 10.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we left probably about 10:30.
Man, and then
Yeah.
the reception started what around 6?
No, if the wedding started at 6, the reception probably started good about 7,
Oh,
7:30.
yeah.
About 12.
No, we had the building until 12, but the guy came and picked us up like at 10:30.
Yeah. Oh. Man. So that's something you wish you could go back and kind of enjoy better.
Yeah, definitely. I would just extend the pickup time, like enjoy more of the reception hour. So that is one thing.
Or see the things that you put together. You
Yeah.
didn't get to see everything.
Yeah, definitely.
Man. So what was the theme when y'all went?
So our theme for the wedding was vintage Cinderella.
Okay.
And honestly, like, me and Will have been dating for a long time, well, since high school. And so, of course, like, wedding planning was, like, always in the air for me, or, like, I was planning it, whether it was keeping notes in my phone or whatever. But I never did come up with a theme. So I really didn't come up with a theme until I actually got engaged and planned my own wedding.
Gotcha.
And the only reason why it came around the Cinderella theme was because I ended up asking Will one day, like, what kind of dress would he want to see me in? And so I asked him, like, the Cinderella dress or the mermaid dress, like, what style? And he pretty much said Cinderella, so I just went around it.
That's what's up. And then she, you say your decorator brought it to life though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looked
Definitely,
really good. It looked
definitely.
good. So you were pleased with all of that. So the decor, everything was just
Oh yeah,
everything you imagine.
everything was 10-10. Yeah, I mean, I really wouldn't take anything back. I guess if I was to add anything, because I was talking to Will about, I wanted to do, like, to come out in the whole horse and carriage thing.
Oh,
I know, call me
yeah.
extra, but
Yeah. So what made you hold back from that? What made you hold back?
only reason why I didn't was because Okay, so the horse and carriage that I had vision for me to come out in was the one like they had on the movie, but like the one that's closed in. And so the one that I actually found for rent, like local around here, their carriages wasn't closed, so it was more open.
Yeah.
So I was like, do I want to spend the extra $2,000 on like something that I, don't really want? That's not exactly how I want it. So I was just like, I'm not gonna do it.
I
but
feel you.
if I could add, I would definitely have used the original horse and carriage.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And I know the venue that you guys got married at has that very long walk from the start to finish. How was that? Like, what was your thoughts through that? Because I'd be so nervous for brides, just, all eyes on you at that moment. Like, so you wasn't nervous at all making that walk or anything?
Oh, no. Like, I loved the long aisleway.
Yeah.
That was one of the reasons why.
You.
Yeah, that was one of the reasons why I even chose the venue was because of the long aisleway. Because it gave me, like, my time to shine. Or not just mine, Will's time to shine when he walked down.
Your time, baby.
So
oh, with your granddad.
Oh, man. It's like, happy wife, happy life, man.
Right, that's it. But no, I enjoyed it. My only thing, I did tell myself, though, that I was wearing flats under my dress because I didn't want the whole scares on me tripping or whatever, because I do know, like, it was like a small hill.
Yeah.
But the only thing that got me when coming down the aisle was my dress. Walking in the reception, the venue, I was like gliding on their floor.
Yeah.
But as soon as I went out to the concrete, that dress was catching everything. Man. So it took me a minute to get down there, and I kept like stumbling. Like my dad had to come and just meet me to help me pick up my dress. But other than that, the long aisleway was everything for me.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Now, did y'all do like a first look or anything?
We did not, and that also came into play with the time. We didn't
so y'all
even
wanted to do a first look though?
Well, we honestly did not even talk about it.
Yeah.
But if it was like, if the photographer would have came to us and asked, I definitely would have done it.
Gotcha.
What's the first look?
So when you guys see each other for the first time before the wedding?
Oh, to my like the whole hand.
Yeah, and all of that. Yeah,
behind the door or something like that.
So that's the first touch right there. So when you hold hands, they're like y'all don't see each other, y'all just touch each other.
Yeah,
that's the first touch, and then the first look is just y'all two, nobody else in the room, and then y'all kind of get to spend that time together before the wedding.
I ain't never
and stuff
heard
like
that,
that,
bro.
So yeah. Now I got to tell some of my couple, I do kind of push for. I mean, it all go on time and everything though.
Yeah.
But I do kind of push for that. Not only for like I'm thinking photo and video wise, like it's that intimate moment. You know what I'm saying? With just y'all two look really good on camera. But saving time while too, cause we might could get some of y'all shots out the way right there and there too. You feel what I'm saying? But I know like a lot of couples are like traditional. Would y'all call yourself more traditional couple, or what y'all going for non-traditional? Just just going with the flow.
I think it probably was a little traditional for us.
Yeah.
Now I wanted to ask you because your dad is Hispanic. So was there any Hispanic tradition or any Hispanic foods or anything that he may wanted to include or anything in there?
We actually did not do that. Honestly, we didn't even think about that. But I would say no, we didn't, and mostly because I guess like my dad's side of the family, although he is Hispanic, they pretty much they do a lot of black things.
You want to put it?
From
bro,
just knowing, looking outside there, I definitely see it. Like what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, I wonder,
Yeah.
But,
I mean, look at his wife, bro.
That's
don't know
what's up.
much about it.
That's
yeah,
what's up.
To say, we never would have thought about that because, like you said, I mean, they like black to us.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So tell me, how does it feel being newlywed? So does it feel different because I'm not married or whatever? And so does it feel? I have had talks with people before. Like I know some women think like you hear like, well, I'm a wife, I'm gonna start doing that, I'm gonna start doing this. Is there like a switch that happened when you become a wife versus a girlfriend? And like, is it a different feeling being a wife and a husband versus boyfriend, girlfriend, or fiance?
Well, you can.
I'll say, bro, it's basically just coaching each other into each other's needs.
Got you.
just not being quiet and letting the other person know how you feel about something.
Communication.
So communication is the main thing.
Definitely.
And I would also say, well, your question was like, is it different? I would definitely say that I'm not going to say it's totally different because, like I said, we've been together since high school, like 12 plus years. So we know each other.
Yeah.
But, of course, when living with someone, that can become different. But a lot of people don't know this, but me and Will have never, like, lived together since dating.
Oh, really?
After the marriage was our first time, like, living together.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So was that an adjustment, or is this, like, is an adjustment now? Like,
I would say it's not a bad adjustment, definitely. Like, I would say, like, being married or...
smooth.
Yeah, it definitely.
Yeah.
But I can say... The one word that I use every time that I like talk to someone about marriage is sacrifice. It takes a lot of sacrifice. You know, it's not just about you and like the ways that how you were doing things and you know what you like, but you also have to like take in consideration that you have, you know, that your other half, another human. Yeah. And I say that because, like I said, we wasn't living together. So like me living with my parents. It was different for me because, like, a lot of times I probably didn't cook for myself. Like, my parents, you know, I ate what my parents cooked. Or if I thought about cooking, I was like, I'm just cooking for me, so I ain't going to do it. You know, so it was some times where I probably didn't do certain things. But now, like, living with my husband or whatever, like, you have to do those things. It's not no let's put it off or let's not eat or whatever. Like I have to make sure that something is there for him to have, like when he gets home.
Oh, that's what's up.
Like all of that. So it's definitely an adjustment, but I wouldn't say that it's in a bad
That's what's up. And how you feel about that, Will? So like, you know, making sure, you know, you got somebody that got your back. You feel what I'm saying? So how's that feeling?
Well, like I say, bro, like she said, I mean, we ended up moving in together, and both our first time really being out on our own, you know. And I wasn't gonna let her do it by herself as far as things around the house. So I just put you in to help, bro, make things a lot smoother.
That's what's up. So what was the reason for not living together prior to getting married? Cause you know couples, especially couples that the Bible. That's what's up.
Yeah, the
That's
Bible.
what I try to stand on.
Definitely our parents was behind it. Like there's no way, I guess, like our background on what we was brought up to, like we didn't even think about doing it. Like the whole shacking thing was not in the picture at all.
Would you recommend that for couples now? Because I ain't gonna lie,
I was gonna say wasn't nothing wrong with it, bro. Even though I think our parents would have not minded if we stayed together because we had been together so long. Even talks of having a baby, they would try to force upon us. Even with the baby, we wanted to wait till marriage. You know?
So are they still pressing on that right now? Like I hear hey man, come on now.
Yes,
come on, bro.
Yes. Everyone is pushing the baby situation.
Man, I tell you, y'all gotta enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all selves first before. Cause man, I can't imagine bringing a baby in. Though. You know, I can't imagine. But I can say coming from like my perspective. I have lived with someone before and I regretted it. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't think it was more me. I think it was more the person wasn't really ready for that and everything. So that's like she was kind of like in a similar situation where like grew up in the church and everything. So her family didn't care none at all. But you could tell she really didn't want to do it, but she did it. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And then it kind of like, you know, she really didn't give her all in the relationship because she always had that skepticism in the back. So so that's why I like that you guys said that, because you know some people may feel pressured to have to do that. You know what I'm saying? So you know that's something that you don't have to
relationship on doing something that she wasn't ready to do.
Right there. So what would you say the pros and cons for that? Do you think there were any cons of not living together? So let's say if you guys were living together, maybe y'all be in rhythm already of living together, or did y'all just fall right in rhythm? Like, wasn't any cons?
Bro, it's pretty smooth.
I was about to say it really did fall just right in the rhythm of things. I guess I can say marriage counseling. We did that, and that helped a lot.
Yeah,
that helped a whole lot.
So you recommend that?
Yeah, I definitely
every couple should do counseling.
Recommend counseling.
Pastor Dexter Morton, man, he broke it down.
Yeah, he did really good. So he just made it like for us to see what we're about to walk ourselves into.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we just took hold of, like, everything that he was teaching us and told us, and we just put it into play. And, I mean, it just it feels so smoothly. So I don't think I would say there's any cons of doing it. I do know that some people think or say, you know, like, I think we should just kind of like move in before we get married just to see how it is. Yeah. You know, some people do that. And I think, to me, I can't solely say do it or don't do it. I really just think it's how the person is. Yeah. I mean, whether it's going to work or it's not going to work. I mean, that's just what it is.
And, I mean, even before marriage, sometimes it could benefit the couple of them going in and moving in together and helping each other. Yeah. That's what comes with it, you know.
That's what's up. So, being newlyweds are, what'd you say, feeling great, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes. Y'all still on cloud 9, all of that?
I would definitely say, like, being newlywed, it feels amazing. And I say that because it's like having that lifetime partner with you through everything.
That's what's up.
Yeah. I mean, just any and everything, even the good things or the bad things, you know, like, or whether you're going through something like individually or collectively together, you know, like you always have that person that you can call on, rely on, talk to, you know. So I think I know like it's a very good feeling just to have that lifetime partner.
It's kind of like, bro, you know, back in the day when your parents used to go out of town and your boyfriend and girlfriend sneak over your house and stay with you for the weekend, but you know it's only lasting the weekend. Yeah. But it's a lifetime, bro.
Yeah, that's exactly.
That's what's up.
For real,
man. That's what's up. Now,
then I love our house, bro.
Man, cause y'all got a new build, right?
Yeah,
new build. That's what's up. That's what's
blessing, bro.
So
our first night staying in there was the wedding night.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow.
We closed a month before the wedding.
Yeah, we closed August. Yep, we closed August. The wedding was September.
Now that's amazing. Now how that just lined up, like that's crazy. That's crazy.
A lot of things fell into place like that.
Wow. So y'all went to y'all new house. Y'all didn't have to get no hotel or no suite or nothing like that. Y'all went to y'all brand new house.
Brand new house. They have nothing in it but a bed, but we went.
Hey, right there, man. I can't imagine how that felt, man. Like for real.
She asked her, "Where we going for the honeymoon, baby? We here."
Right. He made the new house the honeymoon.
We at the honeymoon.
Man, that's what's up there, man. That's nice. So when did that process of y'all like looking for a house together, like after the proposal, stuff like that, y'all start looking?
Definitely. Right. Well, I don't know if right after, but after the proposal is when we started looking for a home, because of course we knew like that was gonna be something that we needed to do. Like we said that we wasn't living together already. So we knew like once we got married that we wanted to live together. So we really didn't want to do the apartment route. Which I
had no problem with.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly didn't have a problem with it either. Like when I was living in an apartment, I could still say to this day, like that was some of the best living for me. Like I enjoyed apartment living. But I think it was just solely on like what our parents were saying to us, you know, like apartments can be a waste of money, you know, like things like that. And so we just ended up trying to think, how did the house search start?
She was pressuring me the whole time to go and start looking, bro, but I wasn't ready. I wouldn't start looking till a year later. Well, you was looking, but I wasn't buying in.
Yeah, that's true. So I stayed on like realtor.com and
sending me stuff.
All of this. I stayed on there for a long time. And then up until probably about the beginning of the year we got married. So what was that? Probably like January, February sometime, we ended up starting to look. Might have been March.
Yeah, could have been.
Might have been March that we started to look. He found a homeboy of his, told him about a neighborhood that was doing new homes.
Yeah, okay. True.
So we went to look. We ended up finding the realtor who was over there was the realtor of my mom, who sold both of our houses to her. Yeah. So we knew her. Like she, you know, fit us in.
That's what's up.
We went to talk with her, and April 2nd, we were like, we had our home.
Let's do it.
Bro, I went to get a ballpark on how things were going to go. Yeah. And like, she like, you know what I'm saying, went straight into the house. I'm like, babe, I ain't ready. Wait a minute.
Yep.
Man, so
I
y'all
know
had
we
a
gonna
lot
talk to the
going.
ladies,
Y'all
bro.
had a lot going on
Yeah,
then,
we
like
did.
at once. So like
Oh,
planning
yeah.
a wedding and making sure all that right, and trying to look for a house and getting the
Yeah.
house and everything.
Yes.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
The
man.
house really just fell in our lap, though, bro.
Man, wow.
Yeah, it really did. It was the style that we wanted. We didn't have to make too many like adjustments or changes.
Yeah.
Everything was just done, and
That's
we were
perfect.
pleased with it. You
That's
know, of
good.
course, some things that we went in and picked out, like the
Yeah.
countertop, stuff like that. But overall, it was just for us.
Man. So, would you guys not mind living in an apartment and to moving into a house? What would you say the pros and cons of that? Like having your own house versus living in an apartment? Because some couples may be going through that same thing, as in like,
Yeah.
you know, oh, well, we
Yeah.
just get one apartment or something like that versus going ahead and getting a house. So, what would you say the pros of having a house versus, an apartment?
The pros of having a house than an apartment, I would say, would definitely be like the mortgage and rent of a home versus
Yes.
these apartments around
Oh,
here.
ridiculous, man. Jeez.
They are so expensive.
Yeah.
And like when I hear
Golly.
my friends say how much like their apartment is, and I'm thinking in my head like our mortgage ain't too far from that. Like, so that is one
not
thing for
far.
me. Like, I would
Yeah.
definitely say our parents was right on the whole thing about apartment can be a waste of money. Cause I truthfully I do agree. Like, it's how apartments are. They are just so expensive. And it's like every year once you renew your lease,
Go
it's like
up.
they go up.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, yeah.
So it's just, I would definitely recommend a house over an apartment for financial reasons.
And with both sides of our families, they be wanting to come over, so
Oh,
we need to
yeah.
like.
So y'all got a nice
respect.
little yard.
Yeah.
And have
Yeah.
little barbecues and everything back there.
Yeah, definitely.
And when I was in the apartment, bro, we were too lit, man.
Too lit for the apartment, man. Too lit, man. Like, nah, man. You can't.
Hey, look, I just turned my bass knob back on in my speaker.
For
bro.
real?
Yes. It's been off for years, man.
Oh, man. That's hilarious, man. So, a last question about the house. So, when y'all was looking for a house, were y'all thinking, like, down the road for when y'all do have kids? Like, let's try to get a nice area where,
Yeah,
kids can go into.
definitely looking like longevity as far as like kids and all of that.
Yeah.
So we were definitely looking at the like where we was gonna live. I was strongly on like the Madison route.
Yeah.
It was not going for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we
Madison,
ended up
Brandon, Pearl, all that. That's
Yeah.
what you wanted, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we ended up finding a space in Byram, pretty
Okay.
much where we, grew up. So we're familiar with the school districts around there and
Yeah.
all of that. So, and the neighborhood is wonderful.
I
Like,
love it, bro.
I haven't had a problem.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, everything is good, and I can honestly see ourselves like raising a family in that house.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
It's
So,
beautiful, bro.
that's
Yeah.
what's
It
up.
feel good.
It
man.
feel good. That's
And
what's
we
up,
also
man.
bought some property in Terry.
Okay.
In Midwest States for later when we want to build another.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So when that house get too small, y'all got, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
two
Yeah.
kids running around there trying to go up out of there.
That's it.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So just tell me, how does that feel like now? Like, y'all sound like some real adults. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, so what is that like? You know what I'm saying? Because, I see, you grown, you handling bills, paying bills, you're an adult and everything, but now thinking about kids and, future kids, buying land for the future and having to handle business. Like, how is that, What's that mentality like?
I'll let her go after me, but God's timing on everything, bro.
Yeah,
I'll
God's
say that.
timing on everything.
And I'll let her elaborate.
Yeah, definitely. Cause I mean, truthfully, like our plan, not God's plan, but our plan was to have kids right after the wedding, and we wanted that or whatever. I mean, but like he said, we're just waiting it all in God's time and for that to come.
Got you.
But yeah, I mean, it was definitely a big, definitely like we're putting on big girl pants
Yeah.
and big boy pants for this because I mean, like I said, I went from living with my parents for 26 years to not having these bills that I have now to like having a house. So it's, I mean, you could definitely feel the grown up in us, but I can also say I still don't feel like I still feel like a kid. Like I still feel as if me and Will are still like these high school sweethearts, and
yeah.
we're just
Yeah, I don't really consider myself a grown up
Yeah,
nigga, bro. I don't like the adult work.
he haven't hit us yet.
Yeah.
He haven't hit us yet.
Man, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. I say, cause I lived in my house for a while, and I say the only con with a house is, and it's not a bad thing, but it's always something. So no matter where, like y'all think it'll never be just a completion, because once y'all get something like, well, I think I'm gonna add that on, or I think I'm gonna repaint that, or I think we're gonna build that in the back, or something like that. So it's just always something that you're gonna be doing at a house for sure, which is a good thing.
Definitely her, bro.
It's a good thing. You got the man cave? Got your man cave?
Nah, I ain't got it set up. I'm actually gonna put it out back, bro. We're gonna add it to the back.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. You got your space? You got your little space? You know?
Yeah, for me, honestly though, like I feel like my side of the, or I guess the master bedroom, he's like giving me the entire thing.
That's
so I just feel as if
I just sleep there, bro.
You got no closet room in there, dude.
Yeah,
you got no closet.
Definitely.
I know. Matter of fact, all of my clothes are on the other side of the house.
Yeah.
I don't even use a bathroom. I'm good, bro.
Yeah.
So you got your own little space.
All of it is for me.
That's one thing I have. Like, I don't think I ever share a restroom or share a closet with her, bro.
Yeah.
She got entirely too much.
Too much.
And I don't want to be in there complaining because, I know women, a lot more things come with, makeup and all that. And I'm good on all that.
I'm just using the bathroom over here.
Right.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So getting back to y'all wedding, so so y'all done went through the whole process. Give me like 3 tips you'll give like a couple. Both of y'all could give this. So 3 tips that you guys to give a couple maybe planning a wedding or getting ready to plan and stuff like that. What's some tips they should look out for?
Okay, one thing I can say about wedding planning, I really can say a whole lot, but let me see, where should I start? I would definitely say, like, the minute that you and your partner, like, get engaged and y'all talk about the wedding planning, make sure that both of you all are aligned to the same thing.
Gotcha.
Far as, like, if y'all want a big wedding or a small wedding or destination wedding, whatever the case is, make sure that y'all both agree on that, and make sure, most importantly, that y'all finances matches what you all are planning. Yes. Because I definitely do not recommend going into so much debt for a wedding.
Yeah.
It's expensive, bro.
It's expensive.
Yeah, it's definitely expensive, and I feel as if it's only, just for those small amount of hours.
Yeah.
And after that, that's really when the marriage starts. Like, the wedding to me, and like I was telling him on the way here, like, a wedding to me is like an accessory. It's just, you want to put on this fancy dress and you want to make the place look nice and all of that. But once you leave the wedding and you go and start your life, like, that's when marriage actually hits you, and that's when it starts.
Gotcha.
So I definitely would not recommend putting a whole lot of money into a wedding. I mean, of course, if you can pay for it and, that's what you like. Because honestly, and me and Will can both attest, if it wasn't for our families, like, we wouldn't have done all of what we did, truthfully.
That's what's up.
We wouldn't have done that. But yeah, so we're very grateful and thankful for our support system, for our families, because they helped a whole lot. But yeah, I would definitely say, make the wedding you all's thing. Like, make it centered around what you can afford, and things like, I wouldn't say go into a whole lot of debt for a wedding.
Definitely.
Baby, but if you could do it again, you would definitely do it again.
No, I would not. And people ask me that,
I
would
told
you do
you
it
this
again?
before.
So that's what we're getting
No.
into. So if you could do it again, you wouldn't do it.
I would not do it again.
Yeah.
If I had the choice, Lord forbid anything for us to happen, and I had to, get remarried or whatever,
Well,
I
of
would
course
definitely
not the second time, but the first time and the way
Oh,
you had
if I would do it.
Well, going back with what you know now, right? What you know now, and you could, let's say y'all finna get married. Would you do it the exact same way? Would you go all out like you did?
Yes.
It depends. It depends. If like I said, if we didn't have the help from our parents on, like, doing everything, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But I mean, being that they were willing to make it what I wanted to be, then yeah. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't, if it was just me and you planning
just
it,
y'all income.
I would not have done all of that. Yeah. There's no way we could have. Well, I ain't gonna say we couldn't have, but it was just no.
You gonna do it big regardless of it. You gonna do it big?
No, I said I wouldn't have done all that.
Nah,
Sure, we can kick back anywhere, bro.
Man, I'm with that.
I ain't gotta have all that, man.
Weddings are expensive. Like I tell you, weddings can add up quick. And like I said, I just like to be real. Like weddings are expensive. You feel what I'm saying?
I told one of my homeboys, he planned on proposing and getting married, this and that. I said, bro, it's basically like trying to buy and pay off a car in a year.
Man,
for real.
Definitely.
Man, $20,000-$30,000 car in a year.
Wow.
But of course, depending on the wedding, bro. But man, yes, for real.
So when you look back at that, you be like, damn, I could have got.
Right, I look back at it now, sitting in our house, and we ain't even got everything that I wanted. I'm like, let me go take that off that wedding thing, so I can go buy me something for this house.
Oh man, I know I do say, we're shooting weddings a lot, like. It's a beautiful thing. Like I do try to tell my couples to enjoy it, as much as they can, because it is a job. Like you said, you gotta walk around, you gotta take pictures, you gotta greet everybody, especially with a big wedding. You gotta greet everybody. You gotta be ready at this time. You gotta go here, and this time gotta go here, and stuff like that. So I do try to tell couples to enjoy it, but weddings are expensive, man. Like it's crazy. And it's basically a wedding is just showing other people how much y'all love each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why, but it seemed like the people that was coming to y'all wedding, everybody came. So it would have been messed up like y'all paid a lot. And then, you know what I'm saying?
Nobody showed up.
Y'all got all this food and everything. It's been like, where's everybody at?
Yeah.
But did y'all like get, y'all registry get filled? Like did y'all get a lot of gifts and stuff like that?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Cause I know I hate seeing that when I go to a wedding and the gift table got like one card in the box and stuff like that. I'll be like, man, look at that, man.
Right, but we did learn from the wedding because we were one of those guests. Like we would go to weddings and not even bring a card.
Oh yeah.
But after our wedding, like looking back on that, we was like, we would never go to another wedding again and not take something because.
It just never crossed our mind, bro.
Yeah, I feel you.
And then, truthfully, like when you go to a wedding, you have to like go and you have to find the gift table. Like I never just seen one that it just stands out, But yeah, definitely, they are very, very expensive.
Man, what about you, Will? What's some tips you would give? Somebody getting ready to get married and stuff like that. Like what to look out for. What to maybe, try to get or try to include this. What's a couple tips for you?
For the guy, bro, just be ready to be controlled, man.
Yeah.
Cause she running, man.
So it's day. It's day. For sure,
the
for
whole time.
Just tell me what time and place to be there.
That's it, bro. Hey, Marsha, let you know why I'm here.
But I do have another a tip for the brides or the women. I would definitely say like picking your girls, your bridesmaids is a number one factor.
Yeah.
Because I feel as if like if you have the crew that complains a lot or don't want to do this, don't want to do that, and like don't have your back behind the whole, because it's not just the wedding, but you got to do the bridal shower. You got to do, if y'all take a trip, like a whole 9. And so I just feel as if with everything that I did go through with my wedding, like my girls was there 100%. It didn't matter because honestly, it wasn't just my dress that got all misconstrued, but theirs as well. And they paid money for it and they did not get it. So I never did hear like a complaint from them. They never did come to me with just, oh, well, you need to give me my money back, that type of situation. Like it was just understood that she messed us up all of us. And they were down to do whatever. They ended up going on their own site to get a dress. Like it was, so I would definitely say like picking the right girls that stand behind you. Make sure that you pick them precisely. Cause
that's what's up.
They didn't get their dresses right. But
right, they didn't even get the dresses that they paid for.
They got their dress a day before the wedding.
Right. So that was a whole thing in itself too. So the bridesmaids didn't have a dress. Here it is.
Mamas neither.
Right. Grandparents, nobody, because we all went through the same lady. So the week of the wedding, everybody is trying to like go and find things, and I had came to the point where I was like, I do not want nobody else like putting in more money for this wedding. I was even to the point where I was like, I'm not gonna have nobody walk in the wedding. I was just gonna have like reserved seating. You know, the girls sitting in the front, the guys sitting in front. Me and we were just gonna walk. Like it had gotten chaotic.
Man.
But luckily, it was so bad. Right.
But God, so they was able also find like matching like color dresses.
That's the thing. So Thursday, the week of the wedding, I was over it. Like when I say over it, like I wasn't thinking about a wedding. I was like, Saturday gonna come and it's just gonna be what it is. Like we just gonna have to give what we got. So I was literally in my bed, like take a nap and everything, and my dad come in there and was like, "You're not gonna go and find the girls a dress?" And I'm like, "Go find it where?" Like I'm not about to ask them to buy anything else.
Wow.
So he was like, "Just go to David's Bridal and see, you know, what you can find and let me know." So I ended up going to the one in Madison, and they had a dress, the color that I wanted, but they did not have every girl's dress size. So we ended up calling so many David's Bridals, like locally. They didn't have it. They didn't have the sizes that we needed. So that same day, my dad was actually headed to New Orleans, and we ended up calling a bridal shower in New Orleans, and they had it. Well, they had one in New Orleans and one in Baton Rouge. And I called him and I told him, and he like made it happen. He went to the dress shop in New Orleans, got their dresses. He stopped in Baton Rouge on the way back home, got theirs. And on the way back, he brought everybody's dress to the rehearsal.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was.
That's amazing how that worked out, man. Cause it could have went a number of ways, but the fact that y'all got it like that.
Everything felt like everything like it just fell into place.
Wow, man.
I kept telling them, baby, don't worry, everything gonna work itself out.
Man, and it did. Man, that's amazing. That's how you know it was meant to be, though. Like it was meant to be. It was meant to be. Man, so real quick, and I will take a quick break, but what would you recommend? Would you recommend maybe going to, you know, you get your dress made somewhere and let another designer maybe make another dresses, or would you recommend like going to a David's Bridal versus you know, a person that makes dresses, or like what would you recommend to try not to go through that? Cause I know the person would just flake it, you know what I'm saying? Like you know, that's really bad business, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But what would you recommend on like, you know, trying to so another bride ain't got to go through that?
Right. I would recommend really just finding a dress shop that is, well, number one, just nationwide. Like someone that you know, like this is a legit site. Like, and then you can go in there and actually like put your hands on the dress. And see, that was our problem with me. I ended up finding this lady, and I went, and kid you not, her shop did have wedding dresses in them. But of course, like I pretty much designed my dress that I wanted, and so it was just every time that we had a date scheduled to like meet and come and try it on, it got pushed back. It got pushed back. Like she was sick, so it got pushed back, and this, and it's like it was like every excuse in the book. So my advice I would definitely go to someone that you know, like go to a dress shop. You know, don't make it hard on yourself on, you know, trying to get it custom made. And honestly, like the dress shop that I ended up going to get my veil and accessories and all of that, she does custom. So you know, just outweigh your options with shops and see, you know, what they offer, because some people do customs, and if I would have known that at the time, I would have went that route. You know,
to a dress shop. Man, that is wild.
It was crazy.
It was a roller coaster, bro.
Because like I said, that's both. I mean, it's her dress, but you know, this gonna be your wife, so you know, if she's stressed out, you stressed out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, what's going on, man?
And then what made it so bad at the end was because the girls didn't have a dress and the guys had their tux. And so when I mentioned to him about let's sit in the wedding party down, he's like, these guys done paid their money, you know, like how we finna sit them down?
Man.
So it was a whole.
And I think y'all had y'all just paid in full before we even paid our first payment, right?
Yeah, number one red flag, and which I mean I'm pretty sure a lot of people know, but I guess I don't know, me at the time just trying to do so excited, doing something. I ended up paying that lady in full, like for my dress, me and the girls, and it was just went downhill.
Man, that's bad. That's bad. But did you, you know, you ain't got to, you know, say the name or nothing like that, but did you like put a review out there and make sure, like, you know?
I didn't, but some of my bridesmaids did. Yeah. And honestly, like, I'm still fighting that case now.
Wow.
With that whole situation.
Yeah, because, I mean, I'm sure that you signed, like, a contract and stuff like that with it and everything. So, yeah, definitely, man. That's serious, bro.
Yeah,
that sound like
it
that
is.
sound expensive. Like,
Bro, I could
Very.
not believe it. I'm like,
man,
bro, this a whole wedding,
bro,
no dresses.
that's wild, man.
Yes.
'Cause how many bridesmaids did you have?
I had 8. So
So, yeah.
she had all of their 8, my dress, and I had
Grandparents.
2 grandparents and 3 moms.
Yeah.
Mm.
All
So that's
of them
like
went through-
15.
And all of them paid up front.
Yep.
Wow, that's man.
And
Jeez.
all of them had to get a new dress for the wedding.
That is crazy, man.
Yeah.
Golly, man. So last question, I'm gonna let y'all. We'll do a little quick wine break real quick. But so like you said, with picking your girls, picking your guys and stuff like that. Like, what went into that? So like, is it just like, oh, these my homegirls, I'm gonna pick them out? Like, did you really put deep thought into? Because I'm sure you got more than 8 friends. You feel what I'm saying? And family members and stuff like that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
how did that? Like, how did you narrow it down to just the the girls you went with?
Okay, well, first of all, my friends that was in the wedding have been my friends since high school.
Got you.
So they were already like in the making, like they were getting picked anyway, and I picked them still like for a very purposely reason because of like how they are. Like I know how my friends are, and they none of them are on that level to the point where I knew they were going to aggravate me or make this whole
That's
about
important.
them or whatever. Now actually like adding my cousins and family in, that was gonna be so much to do. So I did not. I only had one cousin in the wedding, but everyone else was just like my friends. So it was actually pretty easy for me picking them. Cause like you said, I probably do got more than 8 friends, but honestly, I don't have a whole lot of like friends. Like not to be putting in a wedding like that.
Yeah, got you.
So yeah, our circle is semi small, and
That's what's up.
that's who I was rocking with.
That's the best way. What about you, Will? Like, how you narrow your guys down?
Man, it was tough, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you got some. I know you got some friends.
Yeah,
I know,
it was tough,
I know you
bro.
got some guys, man. You've been rocking with for a while. so-
Right, I got some guys I've been rocking with for a while. Of course,
Yeah.
they was already in. I got some guys that had, fell off. And
Yeah.
my main thing is I rather, hurt those people feeling than
Yeah.
hurt the people feeling that I'm still.
Yeah, you rocking
kicking
with
it
it
now,
Yeah,
you know?
I feel that. I
So,
feel that. So
I mean, it was tough on me though, bro.
How many guys you had?
How many guys?
13, I think.
13, 12, 11. I had to check the group message.
Yeah, I think it was like 12 or 13.
Yeah, 12 or 13.
Yeah.
So was that cool though? Because I know sometimes everybody tries. So if she does 8, you do 8, stuff like that. So was it like I got 13, so I got this. This my 13.
We found something right before because that was gonna be a problem getting the numbers right. But we had went to a wedding where I never seen it before.
Yeah.
All the girls walked out first, then the guys
Yeah,
walked out.
yeah,
And then she was like, "Okay, you good? You don't have to narrow your number down." I'm like, "Man,
yeah. So you were cool with that? You like how that
Oh
went?
yeah, the way that they did it was nice.
Yeah.
And I felt as if I don't know, like that looked good. Like everyone had their time to shine. Everybody, all eyes on you. Whatever type of situation. So I liked it that way.
That's
And then
what's
when
up.
the minute that we seen it in the wedding, I texted him. I was like, "You good on your number count? Like we can
That's
just do
what's
it like
up.
that."
That's what's up. Yeah, that show kind of a new thing that I'm seeing now. Cause like it used to be,
Yeah.
walk down together, da 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 da
Yeah.
da. But yeah, I'm seeing that a lot more. Like guys
she
walk
was gonna
down,
have to-
ladies walk down. Yeah.
She was gonna have to force 5.
Yeah,
saying?
So
One
guys
girl
probably
got
had to,
nowhere.
you know what I'm saying, be like, yeah, there would have been a lot. There would have been a lot to figure out. There would have been a lot to
Yeah.
figure out. But yeah, man, that's what's up though, man. I know I tell people this. I tell a story. That's why I say especially with guys. It's important who you get to be like your groomsman, right? Because I had a wedding in New Orleans, right? And I still talk to the groom about this to this day. So he cool with me talking about it. But so it's a crazy story, man. Now these gonna be your guys now. You feel what I'm saying? These are guys that you chose to be with you on your biggest day of your life, right? You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So he was from Jackson, and the bride, she was from New Orleans or whatever. So they got married in New Orleans. So I guess between the packing and rushing and stuff like that, he forgot his jacket and his tie, or bow tie, something like that, right? So
groom?
yeah, the groom now. But all the groomsmen got their stuff, right? You feel what I'm saying?
man.
So we in a room running different options, running different stuff by them and stuff like that. Whoop de whoop. And so we kind of like, all right, how about this, y'all? Nobody wear jackets. give the groom the jacket and the tie. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Man, you would have thought I told the guys not to be in the wedding at all, man. Like I'm talking about, they had the biggest problem. I mean, and it was just so crazy. I just had to walk out the room because one guy literally said, "I'll never forget this." Man, I told my girl, I'm in the way. I'm a groomsman. How she gonna know I'm a groomsman if I ain't got my jacket and my tie? I'm like, bro. I'm like,
you walking in the wedding.
is this really what you worried about right now? Like, your guy is finna get married, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And I was like, and I told him straight up, you need a better friend circle, dog. Like, real talk, man. Like, these your closest guys, bro, you need to reevaluate your friend circle, man. So that's why I say it's very important. And then also what I loved about y'all wedding, not even on that side, but y'all had a fun group. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, because I seen so many weddings when you get to reception time, they just sit down, like, especially guys. You know, guys like to be all cool, be posted up against the wall. And, you know what I'm saying? They change clothes before we done taking pictures and everything. You know, it's like, bro, like, what? And then, like say, even with the ladies, like, some ladies, like, get attitudes quick. Like, oh, I'm tired of standing. I'm tired of walking. How long this going to take? It seemed like y'all had a fun group. Like, they knew the assignment. They understood it. And they, you know, they was with it. You feel what I'm saying? So I think that's important, too. Because I think groomsmen, I mean, like, the wedding party actually makes or break, especially the reception side, you know, because they just sitting around, just kind of bored, just kind of, you know, sitting to the side. Like, you know, that's kind of how everybody else going to do. But they get up and start dancing and, you know, having a good time. They, you know, everybody else going to follow lead. So
one thing I can say about both our sides, bro, it wasn't just people coming together that you were just grabbing, like you said, your friend from kindergarten, college, about being his wedding. All us on both sides, her girls and my guy, we still kick it. Like, on the normal.
That's what's up.
Every weekend, you know, linking up.
That's what's up.
And so I think that's pretty much like the good benefit that came for us. Being that we have been together so long, like all those people that were in our wedding grew up with us. Like they was with us since we've been together too. Yeah. So it was
everything I was telling them about what she wanted me to tell them to do. They already knew who she was.
Yeah.
No problem.
And then we pretty much had plenty of like gatherings with all of them together, you know, things like that. So it wasn't nothing like, who is that? Or, you know, I ain't gonna dance over there by him, you know, things like that. Like, everybody knew each other. It was one big family. So, I think that was really a good benefit for us versus, you know, people who get married and they may be one from Jackson and one may be from Florida. And you're trying to bring these people together that they ain't right. So.
Yeah, my family like to party too, bro.
Yeah, so they like to party.
Make anything a party, bro.
I like to party, though. That's what's up, man.
Baby shower, kids party, anything.
Yeah, they coming. They got one thing on their mind. We have a good time. All right, y'all. So to kind of, you know, wrap y'all up, I know I held y'all hotchets on this Sunday or whatever. But so let's talk about y'all proposal real fast, right? It was a surprise proposal. Now that you know how everything went, did you kind of know something? Did you feel something in the air that he might have been planning something or finna do something? Or, you know, because you know how people kind of act funny around you, because, you know, I'm sure you had a lot of, you know, moving parts involved, Will, you know what I'm saying? So they're like, this, he's like, why you acting weird today? Or, did you kind of suspect it, or was it a total surprise?
Honestly, I felt it.
You felt it?
Yes.
There go the truth.
And I honestly, like, we were together the night before, and I had no idea then. But it was like that morning of, I don't know, like, I just felt it. And
we got into it that night before.
Yeah, we did. We actually did.
We sure did.
We actually did.
We were lit, bro. It wasn't that deep. We were just lit.
Yeah.
But no, like, when we was at church and everything, and what was it? Oh, I think, like, after the service, my mom had told me that, because it was around my birthday time, and so she had told me that she was going to take me somewhere, like, after church. And so, like, when service was over, she told me to go wait, like, in my granddaddy's study. And so I was like, okay, you know, I'll go wait. And so the whole time I'm back there, that's all that came through my head. Yeah. I was like, is he finna propose?
A proposal, baby?
Yeah.
Why though?
I don't know. Like, I just felt it. And then for some reason, like, the music I don't know who was over it, but played it maybe too early. But I started to hear it, and I was like, "This is," and it was a song that he had been singing all the week. Like, and I was like, "He's been singing this song," and so I don't know. I just put everything together, and I don't know. I just felt it. So when I walked out, it wasn't so much of like, I don't know, like I didn't cry, but I think I was more so just happy, like it was actually happening. You know, because. Like I said, we had been together for so long.
She was over it, bro. It took too long.
About time.
Right. So at that point, I'm like,
boy, hurry up and get this over with so I can play in the win.
Man, that's funny. That is hilarious, man. That's funny. But it's crazy that you said that because in y'all opinion, how long you think is too long? Because to me, personally, as a person, I've dated someone for 5 years. They're like, well, y'all waiting on. You know what I'm saying? But like to me, I always wanted to be like in a better position before, I took a next step. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
So,
and I mean, that's every guy's,
Yeah.
Excuse.
Yeah, but then you hear the people
I
say,
wouldn't even call it an excuse though, bro.
Yeah. To me, it's not, honestly.
Man, you finna take on a whole responsibility of dealing with a whole nother person, bro. That at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You the backbone.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's so like,
but as a guy, you not gonna never feel like you just ready.
Yeah.
Just like you never feel like you done made enough money.
Yeah.
You always want more.
Definitely. So when you got out there, when you got out your car, you knew like, all right, this it. Like, all right, we here. You know what I'm saying? Like you do it.
Oh yeah.
Like what was running through your mind? Like because that's a good question. This is me personally. Like, that's a personal question. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what was running through your mind? Like at that moment, like okay, I'm finna do this. Like,
I was scared, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I was scared, man. I kept hollering at Paul, man. That's why I was going back and forth with, let them know the vision that I want to do, this and that. And he just turned up.
Oh man, ready. Listen, I already know.
I'm like, bro, but I'm the one that got to do it, man. You gonna be good, bro. You gonna be good. I'm like, man. Especially, I don't do the cameras, none of that, bro. Just even with social media, I don't post about none of that, man. Yeah. She drugged me up here to do this, man.
So you were nervous though?
Yeah.
All the way. So at what point did you like? It happened. Like, what point did you like stop being nervous? Like when you saw her or something like that? Like, are you just nervous the whole time? Just
the whole
like,
time,
wow.
probably when I got up, bro.
Man. Yeah, because even in his speech, like you could hear it. Like his voice started cracking.
And I don't even cry. She the one cry all the time. That's why I was surprised she didn't cry when she came out. But I don't cry, bro.
Why you think you didn't cry?
Why I didn't cry?
Yeah. I was surprised that too. I was surprised that you didn't cry.
I mean, I guess because. I don't know, like I was just more so
excited.
Yeah, I was excited and I was just happy that it was happening. Like that was my whole I don't know, like I didn't have the I don't know.
She harassing me bad.
No, I have not.
I got harassed for a long time.
Well, to each his own. When you know, you know.
You know. Right, so what coming from a women's perspective, like so, cause you see the the Instagram posts and tweets and stuff like that, like, well, man, 4 months, you gotta da and all that. And I don't believe in that, you know what I'm saying? Because people change. And like I say, like, not people change, people grow. Yeah. So the person you were when you was 22, you might not be when you 32. You feel what I'm saying?
She definitely have seen my growth.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Big time.
So,
that's even in the last 3, 4, 5 years. Yeah. Compared to, we started dating at what, 16?
Yeah, 16, 17.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean it's definitely big. But I can't say like I know some couples like couples that has been married a long time. Mm-hmm. They pretty much was saying, like normally like a lot of them, well, every one of them that I talked to got married like after that 10-year mark. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I guess for us hitting at the 12, I was like, I don't feel so, so bad.
Now that made me feel good. The 10-year mark. I was like, true, you know what I'm saying? I'm just 5 years, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but at least 5, 6 years don't even count because we were so young.
I agree. I feel like you should start that clock like around 24 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
So it took me 4 years.
You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? See, that's not bad. That's not bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, because you really just getting in your groove around that age. You know what I'm saying?
So much stuff changed from 18 to then.
Yeah,
bro.
man. Yeah.
I mean, definitely that. So I can't say like we can knock out some years because we were babies when we got together. Like we didn't know what all that consisted of. So we could. But then too, like how people say, like women do mature more faster than men.
Yeah.
So I feel as if like they come into play when a woman feels like more anxious and like, okay, when are you gonna do it? Like I know, So that's another reason, why women may what he said. What you said I did to you? Like hound you, pressure you, like I just feel as if that's kind of where that comes from. Like a woman, kind of knows.
But things change quick. They're not more mature than us. You'll find out soon, guys.
Yeah.
No.
Bro,
Man.
It'll change quick, bro. It'll change quick. That's not true.
Man, I know in my case, I ain't gonna lie, it kind of deterred me a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? Because it was to the point where it was every day. And then I ain't gonna lie, that's speaking in my case. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
That's interview part 2, baby. What happened?
Listen. I'm gonna be real on the podcast. You feel what I'm saying? I don't care if they watch it or not. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie. Like, her biggest thing was, well, I start doing this when I become a wife. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, she got friends that do that.
And my thing was, you feel what I'm saying? You supposed to be doing stuff that makes me want to marry you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you supposed to be handling business to be like, oh, see, that's why I'm gonna marry her. You feel what I'm saying? If you ain't doing none of that,
right?
You feel what I'm saying?
With that, bro, if you saying you gonna wait till that time to do that, it's not natural. Naturally, it should be something you want to do. Whatever it is you talking about, even before marriage, naturally,
you should want to do it. Right there. See, that's what I'm with.
And I also think that's kind of where that line is drawn with the whole shacking thing. Because some people move in with one another and they have that mindset. Yeah. Like, I'm not going to do this because we're not married yet, Right.
Right there.
I was gonna say,
that was my thing.
That's the messed up right there.
That was my thing. I told her, I'm like, I didn't make you move in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was your choice. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you could have easily went out and, did your own thing. You feel what I'm saying? But, so I do, and I'll just be honest, that's why I agree with y'all. I do agree with that because I do think us living together kind of hurt us because, arguments are stuff that we occurred during that time, we wouldn't have went through until we were married. So it's like, okay, we can't get ain't no breaking up. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? Versus when you boyfriend girlfriend, you're like, you know what? I am over this, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm done with this. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's kind of like a give and take because I'm kind of glad because it's like maybe this wasn't the person. You know what I'm saying? I should have been doing this with. You know what I'm saying? So if I didn't live with this person, maybe I wouldn't have seen a certain side of that person. Versus waiting, but it's kind of good and bad and stuff like that. But
true, like how I say all the time, like if it's meant to be, it'll be. So whether y'all didn't work in that season, she may come back around, and it may be, better then. But to me, I'm all to everything is meant how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
People just change so much, bro. You just never know, man.
That's true.
For the better, also.
That's true. So were you kind of acting as his, wife, as a good boyfriend, girlfriend? So, like, was you helping him with things and handling business and stuff like that?
For us, I don't think we actually had that.
Yeah, because we didn't stay together.
Yeah, I was about to say, us not living together, he couldn't, I didn't really show that side, like, the whole, wifey thing.
Yeah. So all this is just brand new. So all what y'all going through is just brand new.
Everything is brand new.
It's fun. That's what's up. Man, that's good, man. Cause that's good to say. Cause you know how you always hear the guys be like, yeah, man, once you married, it's over with, and all of that. But it's good to hear a guy saying it's fun, man. Like that's good.
It's fun, bro.
That's good.
It's like we still playing house.
That's good.
Real talk.
That's good.
Like we playing house.
That's good. That's good to hear, man. That is good. I love that. But yeah, man, like I said, I love my thing I love about weddings is I get to capture love for a living. You feel what I'm saying? And I get to see people at their happiest moments. You feel what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing. It never get don't get me wrong, every wedding is different. Yeah. It got the same components and stuff like that. But, I love couples that just, you could see the love there. You feel what I'm saying? Like them are the best ones. So I definitely love that, man. Yeah. Now, if I get married, I don't know if I'm gonna have a big wedding. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm have a big wedding. You know what I'm saying? So I might do like something small, or I might do a destination or something like that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
But yeah. So all right. So as we close, any final like advice you would give a couple that's planning about it? You feel what I'm saying? Anything that you be like, hey, maybe you should do this, look out for that. Would you recommend a planner to help, even though you could do all the creative side, like maybe a day of coordinator, maybe, or something like that? Like, would you recommend something like that?
Well, the day of coordinator, that's pretty much what I had, being that I was like planning everything. But I definitely do recommend a day of coordinator, and I say that on the standpoint of like the after the wedding situation. Like, I didn't want my parents or our families to stay back and have to clean and all of that. So the coordinator that we hired had a cleaning crew. So she made sure that everything was intact with that venue before, everyone leaving out. So that's pretty much what sold me with her. It's like finding someone that could do everything when it's over with, and all of us can leave, when we want to leave. So definitely that. But like the whole coordinator and getting a wedding planner, it's totally up to you. However your preference is, how you, if you want the stress or you don't want the stress, like if you want to put it all on them. I do recommend it. Although, that's also a dollar amount that you got to come out of pocket to pay, because it's not cheap. But it's totally up to the person or the bride, planning their wedding. I think another advice. You got another advice for? I probably could name.
She did everything, bro. I ain't have to do nothing.
Yeah. Do you recommend, how many makeup artists did you have?
I actually had 4.
4, okay. So that moved pretty quickly then.
Yeah, I had 4 makeup artists. I only had 1 hairstylist that did everyone's.
You recommend 2?
Yeah, I would recommend more. Just to make it, like, make sure that once again that you're on the timing stamps, making sure that it's going smoothly, and that you're making the wedding, perfect timing.
All right. So anything else you can think about tip wise for the bride?
I would just say definitely making sure that you're picking the right people to stand by your side. Making sure that everything that you want and plan, that you're picking the right vendors. So, like, even if you have to do your research on it, making sure that it's legit. Please don't go down the same road that I went down, because that was just terrible. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. Because, like, your wedding dress is your main thing. Like, how can you walk down without a dress? You have everything else but no dress. So, just making sure that everything is to your liking. Please do not go and get this whole big lump sum of money out if you don't have to. Just make it to what you can, do within your finances. Because I can say, like, once that wedding is over with, you do not want to keep paying on it. Like, that is not something that you want to have over your head to keep paying on, because, that's it. Like, you got other things to look forward to after the wedding, so.
And for the brides and groomsmen, bro, when you get chosen to be in the wedding, understand that money comes with it. You only paying a portion.
Say it again.
Okay, please.
A portion.
That's
a
a big
1%.
For the ladies or the men, if you ever get asked to be in a wedding and you don't want to pay the necessary additional payments, whatever that the bride may be asking for, please just do not accept it. I'm pretty sure they won't be hurt that you're not in it. Because no, please, because that's a whole nother thing in itself too.
Now that's important, Darren. Like, I'm glad y'all said that. That's something I wouldn't even thought about for sure. So that's very important.
Because I tell Will all the time, like, I don't care if all the girls that I put in my wedding, once they get married, if they never put me in theirs, I will be just fine. Because man, it's expensive.
Man, that's what's up.
I'll be just fine.
That's what's up. So y'all had to. Some of y'all waiting up in one word. Y'all can each say a different word. What would you say? Wonderful, amazing. What would you say? One word.
Blessing.
That's a good one. But my one word would be perfect.
Perfect.
Like, I feel like everything felt
Everything was
perfectly.
Yeah.
Food was good.
Oh, yes.
drinks was
We got
good.
so many good reviews on the food,
Yeah.
on the cake, on the drink, on the service. Even the weather, like, came through for us.
Yeah,
We had an outside
it
wedding.
did.
And
Perfect.
everybody, well, I'm going to say everyone, but people that I talk with even said, like, the sun was out, but it was not shining on them. Like, it stopped right where the guests were sitting. So, I mean, everything about that time was perfect. Like
day.
I said, although we started an hour late, even the 6 o'clock time was perfect.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, the reception, it fell in place.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, everything about it was...
Man,
everything
that's
about
what's
it.
up. And I ain't gonna lie, that hour late probably helped because, I mean, just knowing people gonna be late. You know what I'm saying? So, so if the wedding post started at 5, people, I see it so many times where people walking in at 5:15, 5:20 and stuff like that. So,
But no lie, I was in the back outside of the venue putting on my dress, and I see 2 people walking down to the thing. I'm like,
You know what I'm
these people still trying to get here.
you feel what I'm saying? Like, you get some people like, look, at 5 o'clock, you was outside. All right, you not in here by 5 o'clock, it's over with. So,
Yeah.
so that extra hour, you know, that's a great period. That's what they say. You should tell people to come an hour before anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that was good. That was good.
But
That was
everything was good.
That was good. That was good. That was good. Well, like I said, I appreciate y'all so much for
Appreciate you,
coming
bro.
on, man. Y'all did amazing. Y'all were nervous, but y'all killed it. Y'all killed it, man. Y'all actually the first couple that I did vendors, but y'all the first couple that interviewed. So y'all got that. So when we blow up, make it big and everything, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, look, this is my first couple right here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So definitely. So like I said, I really
appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, we
really
appreciate you,
it,
Martin.
man.
I appreciate y'all. Y'all had a beautiful wedding. Everything turned out perfect. Everything was perfect. Everything was perfect. Like you said, perfect. It was a blessing. Honestly, it was. It was.
And I don't know if you had added it on your on the podcast or not, but Party was actually our photographer and videographer for the wedding. So we definitely thank him and Paul for the services, dealing with us throughout the entire thing, because they was
Dealing
with
with
us.
her.
Well, dealing with me, because they was with us literally from the engagement all the way to wedding day.
Definitely.
So like
Definitely.
bridal
I loved
shower,
it.
everything.
I loved it. I
was
loved it.
wonderful.
And I try to tell my couples, like, I kind of look at my couples as family. You feel what I'm saying? So if anything I can
We
do,
definitely
I can
felt
be
that,
there.
bro.
You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? Everything. Like, of course I wasn't there, but
Yeah.
I only was going to send the best of the best there. You
Oh,
feel what I'm
you did
saying?
that,
So
bro.
you feel what I'm saying? So
Bro,
I was
you
like,
did that, bro.
I was sending the best of the best. I sent
You did.
Paul,
You
because
did.
Paul was like, do I need to come with you? I was like, no, you got to go with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. I made sure that all my guys were there. I
appreciate
made
it,
sure we
bro.
had like the top of the line people there for sure. So when I saw the pictures, when I sent them anyway, I wasn't worried about it. You know what I'm saying? And then, but like I said, once I saw the pictures and I saw like the, especially when they made the magazine and when I was editing the video and everything, I was just like, bro, this thing was lit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was lit, man. I really hate I missed it, but
Yeah, I was about to say,
it
I
turned
really wish
out.
you were there.
Man, it turned out perfect though. It really turned out perfect though.
Yeah,
So
it did, bro.
so like I said, I love being a part of the process. Like I said, I was able to see the love story. That's why I tried to add that little part into the video. Like, you know what I'm saying? From like the first dance to the proposal to the bridal shower to everything and everything. I'm like, we gotta add that touch in there. So yeah, it was perfect, man. I love being a part of the love story, and I'm excited to see where this story grows.
Oh,
You
yeah.
feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm
Yeah,
excited to
too.
see where it goes and everything, man. I think it's beautiful.
Kids and all, bro.
Kids and everything.
We locked in that part.
Oh
you know,
man,
all the
listen,
pictures,
listen!
man.
I
You
can't
know
wait,
that.
man. Listen, I can't wait. I love doing maternity shoots and everything. I was like, yeah, I remember I did the surprise pose. You know what I'm saying? Like, but nah, it's good, man. Y'all truly are an amazing couple. You feel what I'm saying? And it shows.
Thank you.
You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, the way everything worked out, through all the problems and everything that tried to occur, everything, like you said, ended up working out. And I think that just shows like the favor that you guys have on each other.
Faith and favor, bro. You're
You
right.
know what I'm saying? So, so that just says a lot about y'all. You feel what I'm saying? So definitely, man, y'all doing it. Y'all doing the damn thing. Right? Y'all doing it. All right, so to end this, you know what I'm saying, let's do a toast, toast to y'all my first couple on here, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations again. I appreciate
Blessing,
y'all.
bro.
And like I said, until next time, this is the Preferred Vendor Podcast. These are the Sheriffs. Y'all check them out. I'll post a link to their, wedding video and to the magazine spread and everything, so y'all can check them out. So make sure y'all check them out. And until next time, we'll see y'all later. Peace.